记得。 And we're live from Georgetown Poker Club, GPC Live. I'm John Montgomery.
This is Poker Press. Coming here to you live for the final table of our tag team tournament.
So two people the team that wins this will both get a silver bracelet. And I just got tagged in, so I'm turning it over to Preston.
The two winners of this tournament will qualify for our final championships tournament, and that will qualify. The winner of that will win a gold bracelet. This has been a very successful event. Speaking of, here is Brian Cupcake Smith coming here to join me, coming in hot.
What's going on, everybody?
So John just got tagged back in. Drew and Jen. Let's see, we got King 8. There's a fold. Sorry, guys, we're unfamiliar with a couple of these players. We got some new players from around the area.
Let's see.
Queen Jack's unsuited off. Let's see. All in. I think it's a little aggressive there, but. Call. Folds, laser down.
All right, I came in the middle of that hand. I was just trying to see what was going on.
Yeah, bear with us while we catch our breath here and try to catch up just a little bit. Blinds are currently 2,000, 4,000 with a 4,000 ante. Big blind ante. So if you're wondering how I got this job, my team was the first one out today, so this was the prize that I got.
And my team went out on the bubble before the final table, so.
I think I won 3 hands all day. Here we go. Let's see. All right, 4,000 a call, followed by Herman, Aiden, and Clayton. I don't know if I called that. Who raise?
Oh, raise 11,000. A6 suited.
I think that's aggressive. Fold. Oh, looks like it.
And
it
make it around.
And it works. I like that bet. I just don't like it in that position there.
Again, there's an ante on the big blind. So it's 2,000, 4,000, 4,000.
Neil, the gentleman there in the green, played in the last tournament together. I played with him several times. Very good player. Oh, 9, 8. I like it, just not in that position.
Yeah, not under the gun.
Let's see who gets aggressive here.
Like
Not a lot of good hands out there. Let's see who bluffs their way to the top on this one. If anybody's wondering, that's Harley running our system on the outside.
It was like the big stack raised it up.
Yeah, there we go. Look at a little action. I like the 10. I like the 10 jack.
A6 called, suited.
I like that move there. He's open-ended down there, but he's got 2 overs with a gutter.
And get a call off of that.
I think you got to see one more there. I always like to see one more. Really, that king's no help to either.
The big stack's gonna see if he can make a move here. And he does.
There we go. Not necessarily a better hand, but the hand with the most potential.
See if we can get John involved in the hand here soon. He likes to sit over there.
Just milking the clock, or
Before he gets back in here, and we can.
it's a strategy. Pocket fives, UTG. I think you got to push through a little bit. You can't flat. Personally, UTG for me, it's got to be pocket eights or better.
Well, as you can see, they're getting
There
up
we
and they're
go.
doing a little switch
We
here.
got a bell. For those that you don't know, each team got a colored wristband. Each team was one. It's blue. The other was red. In the middle of a hand, you could call out blue. Those two teammates switch places because we play at different tables. You could also do a red switch or an all switch. It's been an interesting mix. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs.
And it doesn't matter. Even if you're in the middle of a hand, all the action stops and you have to get up and switch.
And not just that, I think we're over $8,000 for the prize pool too. So somebody's going to go happy today. All right, we are here. Looks like we're getting back.
And you can see by the look on their faces, they're like, oh, okay, what happened here? Where was the action?
Yeah, that's the interesting part to it. I don't like the fives flatting right there.
Bob,
See,
made a
there you
raise
go.
with ace
See, now you
king.
got the ace king. That's a good move. That's exactly why you don't flat there. You got the two loose cannons, Drew and Jen over there, 9-6 off. That could go either way. Looks like Jen's just coming back to the table there, Dr. Abad. And then we got a jack. There's a fold. Good fold. Good fold. Nobody else should be in this hand. Let's see. Yeah, ace-7. Yeah, you've got a fold there. There you go. Even though he was good then, that's why you don't flat UTG. Personal opinion, personal theory.
I agree.
If you're coming in UTG, you need to come in at 3x or better. All right, let's see what we got going here. Looks like all the cards are dealt. We'll get them all registered. I don't see any hands out there that I love yet.
See if somebody's going to be wild and crazy and try to get after it.
So we'll try to keep this as entertaining as possible. I don't know if any of you have met us, but wow, those are terrible. All those hands were my cards all day today. Just so if anybody wants to know. Preston, what'd you have today? Any combination of those cards out there? That's what I had.
Yeah, mine wasn't much better. Hung around, and got in some tight spots, and just couldn't make nothing happen.
I'm not sure what Alan's yelling about over there.
I
Little animated.
think people were getting too close to him. He didn't want anybody to see his cards. Alan likes to bluff some. So.
Yeah, every once in a while. All right, let's see what's coming up here. Kind of seems like everybody has something or everybody has nothing so far.
Yeah, we'll get some action
Lot
here.
of nothing.
We'll get some action here in a little bit. Ace queen.
Yeah, you got ace queen. If the 5-7 suited down there, if you can flat, I'll limp in there. Seeing what's happened so far, that might not be a.
Oh,
Raise,
see,
raise,
here comes
raise. See,
Alan.
I like that
Here
raise.
comes
I like
Alan.
that raise there. Ace queen probably stays. I think ace 9. Well, he's in the blind. He might call that, but that's why you raise there. Get that junk out.
Looks like he's grabbing some more chips.
Yeah, one gappers aren't my favorite, but I'll take a suited one gapper over a small pocket pair any day.
Let's see if he did he re-raise or did he just call?
Looks
Yep,
like
he
we got a
3-bet.
3-bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, and he'll get the
There you
5-7
go.
suited to lay it down.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes you just have to bet. You just got to feel your way out. I mean, you guys just check all the way around the table and you've gained nothing. So just put a little feeler bet out there. I like that move. All right, we got John back in the booth.
Hey guys, I'm back. I had to go play a couple hands, and now I get to come back and criticize my partner's play.
I like it. I approve.
Then we have it all in from Jen, Dr. Abad.
Jen's kind of aggressive. I like that move there, under the gun. You know, I was just talking about that. 8s are better for me.
Short stacked.
Short stack. That's you just can't limp in under the gun. You're getting absolutely no read.
Yeah, it's either fold or shove there,
Yeah,
I think.
it's fold, at least a 3x. At least a 3x bet there. Let everybody know you have something.
We got 63.5 for Zena to call, the ace-9 suited. The right move would be to lay that down.
Yeah, it's not a... I mean, you got 3 outs basically at that point. Well,
And ahead, though.
ahead because you're suited. That's... With our fortunate foresight here.
Looks like she might make that call. Yeah, she does. Oh, now Bob's got to make a decision with King Queen.
Now Bob is on the...
This would be a play that Bob usually does make.
Yeah, you don't see Bob tank here very often.
I'd see him come over the top and shove all in here.
Yeah, I think that's your only move.
You got to get rid of Zena out of this hand and go heads up against Jen.
Yeah, anytime you get anybody heads up. Personally, it's a folder shove.
He's thinking about calling though.
I don't like a call here.
I don't like a call there either. I like the shove to try to isolate that heads up from that all in.
And even better than that, the other two fold. I mean, you guys still got Drew. I'm sorry, she's all in for. She's a short stack here. I played a lot of hands with Bob. I've never seen him tank this long, to be honest with you. Lays it down. Interesting. All right, well, we got your heads up. I believe that's our only 2 females actually in the tournament as well.
Jen go home, or does she? Oh, she hits the jack there.
Jack comes out, no diamond, 2 queens and jacks.
Wow, so Bob would have won that hand.
Bob would have won that hand. Would have hit trips. Could you have won that hand, obviously, but I like it. You fold or you shove there. There's no in between. I mean, knowing what we know now, if you call it looks like a good move, you can't. So for anybody that wasn't watching last night, the good doctor,
Jen in seat 2.
First time playing PLO, we play round and round, and she did very well. Very, very, very well. She took everybody's money.
She was giving lessons. There's people walking by down the street and just walked in and threw money out.
We're going to write a book, I think. We're going to dictate a book. That'll be out, I think, in March, guys. Look for that. All right, ace jack 4 to call. There you go. See, that's what I like right there. Ace 8 folds. There you go. King jack. I think you flat there. I'd like to see a flop.
And there
Yeah.
goes.
Yep.
Looks like
There's
a.
the bell, everybody.
Is it a red switch?
I believe it is a red switch. It is a red switch. Not only as we play musical chairs, we play musical commentary.
Because one of the commentators are still in the game.
King Jack suited. I like a call here.
Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna flat there. Yeah.
Ace Jack, maybe. I think you shove, but if those two hands are reversed. Got the good doctor there, 11 a call. She's a little loose, a little aggressive. All right, where are we at? We got a check. Down to the option here.
Looks like Aiden left off right where he, or started right where he left off last night, playing quite a bit of pots. Seems to be working for him though.
Well, the thing here is everybody has somebody else's out here in our little standoff.
He's got those jacks,
Good
those
flop
spades,
for
though.
Good flop for Aiden. I like it. I think you can push ace jack out. I think you. It's a good bet. Good bet. I like it. 2 overs. Second nut flush.
I'd like to welcome a few people to the chat. We got Tony Inman, Jay Francisco, Rick Marcy,
Hey,
Jonathan
Tony.
Cerna, and Royce N. Nelson.
Welcome everybody. Oh, it looks like Bruce is still, or where are we at there?
That was a club.
That was a club. Really no help for either.
Aiden's got 6 outs.
Yeah, Bruce still slightly ahead. Let's see where we're going here. Bruce checks. Good bet. 48,000. Oh, and he's going to the stack.
Welcome to the stream, David.
Ooh. I mean, he's got to think he at least has a 10 here. That's my think, you know. Personally, I feel like the most aggressive person is probably going to win this 90% of the time. Quite a tank.
He's thinking about it.
It is. It's a. It's about 25, a little over 25% of his stack. So let's see. Quite a few tanks today. This is a.
Tanking isn't exactly the greatest thing for live stream.
It's not. Not just that. Not just that. Usually, anytime we have these kind of bets, it's usually a snap call.
Right.
From my personal experience. An overpair, but I think an overpair would have been way more aggressive post flop.
So as we were waiting for them to make the decision, what are you doing tomorrow, Preston?
We will be flying out on a jet plane, wheels up, about 11:30 to Kansas City for the Chiefs game for my birthday.
Who who are they going to stomp?
The Denver Broncos.
Oh, the Donkeys. Okay.
The same team that beat the Cowboys here pretty handily a few weeks ago. Just like to throw that out there. You're welcome, everybody.
I think both those teams beat the Cowboys.
They did.
Yeah.
They did, both of them. The Cowboys have not fared well against the AFC West.
They got the Chargers early on. That was the week 2.
And they won by, 3, I believe it was?
Yeah, 20 to 17. I think.
Yeah, I looked up the point differential. It is not good for you guys.
Welcome, Gilbert.
All right, back to the action. All right, we got Alan there. Alan's been a little not like himself. He's usually in a few more hands than this.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of chips, so I think he's just looking for that preemie to shove with.
Yeah. A handful of these gentlemen and ladies we do play quite regularly with. And the others we don't know at all, so this is actually kind of interesting.
We actually have people that came in from Florida, came in from Houston,
Waco,
Killeen,
Harker Heights. Somebody came from East Texas.
Welcome, TJ, to the live stream. Also, Sean.
He told me the name of the town, but there's about 1,000 of them out in East Texas, so 3-4 hours. All right, 8-6, Ace-4. I like that bet there by Aiden.
These guys going at it again, huh?
Again, good flop. Good flop for both. Good flop for both. Bruce hits there with a 6. He's got a runner for the spade draw. All right, bear with us. We're getting quite the group in here. Everybody, welcome Drew.
Thank you.
Welcome, Sean, to the live stream.
Raised to 35.
Is that another switch? Is that a blue switch?
No, because they would have had to stop playing.
Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah.
We're waiting on Aiden here.
Might have been a red switch.
25,000.
Oh,
All right, sorry for you at home to get seasick. Somebody hit our overhead there.
We're actually trying to turn on the light to make it a little bit brighter in that corner.
All right, well, that was a good time. Let's see here, we get back to the action. When we do these switches, everybody's supposed to be back in their seat in less than a minute. This has been a little bit of a learning curve, but it just went pretty smoothly.
I think that camera got bumped as well.
Yeah, I believe so.
We'll see in a second.
And we're on a 15-minute delay, guys, so bear with us.
Some of you are wondering how Drew is at the table and also in the sound booth. It's because there is a 15-minute delay.
We do that for security and protection of everybody here as well. And it kind of gives us a little buffer to work out any of the bugs and instances as we've found. All right, looks like we had a bet to 32. Back to Aiden to call. And that is Wes, in case you guys didn't know. We have Bruce and Wes on the left, Aiden and Clayton on the right. It looks like he's folded it, took it down. I think position really wins that hand right there. That wasn't a great stellar flop for either one. I mean,
somebody did hot top.
yeah, everybody got a piece, but it wasn't stellar. No, yeah, so save and fight for another day. All right, that's Herman right there in the middle.
Herman was actually our first silver bracelet winner here at
That's
Georgetown
a
Poker
true
Club.
story. That's a true story.
He's trying to build up a stack and compete for a second one.
He's been battling short stack all day. Good player, good player. Been battling short stack all day. I gave him a little bit of mine. All right, king, queen to call. 6 to call. Like I said, I don't like calling under the gun.
Matt Coco.
There's it all in. I like it.
Back to the live stream.
Like it. That escalated quickly. I think that's your move there. At minimum 3x. Knowing what we know here, I really don't see a hand. Let's see if anybody feels a little bit frisky. I can't say that anybody looked down at their hand and got excited about that.
Absolutely not. Zena's rocking that new Georgetown Poker Club
I like them.
hoodie.
She's also rocking the biggest stack in the
That is
final
true.
table. That's a massive lead against anybody in there. Right?
Coming in hostile.
She has a good 40% of the chips at the table.
Back to what John was saying. If you guys do like those, we have those in the zip up and the non-zip up, like she's sporting right now. If you've seen me, you've probably seen some form of fashion of apparel that we have.
Fold, 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 fold. I see that continuing throughout the rest of the
Yeah,
season.
that was. I don't see anything that's really going to jump out. And that's exactly what I tried to explain earlier. You know, you don't limp in there, ace-6 limps in, catches something, and that's your move. You know, pocket deuces, catches a deuce on the flop. It's ugly. It's ugly.
Yeah, I think it was pretty short. I think he probably had like 13 bigs. I don't know. I was at the table at the time, but yeah, that's definitely
this
one
is-
king queen off there.
All right, let's see if we get some interesting hands here.
Shake and bake with pocket tens. Ace Jack for Drew and Jen.
Ooh, on the small blind. I like it on the small blind. I don't think anybody will see that coming. Yeah, you got the ace jack suited down there. Let's see what Drew does. Drew, would you like to elaborate on this hand?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty standard. I think the hands play themselves. I have ace jack a little under 20 bigs, so it's pretty standard. Folds to me. I paladin and what's his name?
You had shake and bake there.
Yeah, he wakes up with pocket tens. Pretty much never fold in there. He had about like 50K, I want to say, in chips.
Yeah,
so
I like
it's pretty short.
I like the all in there.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty standard.
Yeah,
It plays itself.
like you said, that's a
Get a
heads
heads
up.
up.
Give people a heads up. You know, eliminate the other nonsense. You know, the 3-4 suited that catches something.
And 3 blanks.
Yeah, I can't have flop. Deuce
Nope.
on the turn.
Nope.
And,
And just for the insult on the injury.
little
just in
set,
case.
little set on the river. And Shake and Bake is excited. I think he was the shake.
Yes, I believe so.
He was the shake part of it.
Yeah.
And he's doing it right now. He's shaking.
If I was on his team, I would have beat the bake part. So just so everybody knows.
True story.
Well, I got baked before half my stack, and that
Yeah.
that was fun.
Speaking of baking, tell them how you bake a cake, Drew. Ship them all the way across the table. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Bob a little quiet over there. That's kind of unusual. Personally, I like to fire him up myself, but if you guys come play with us on Thursdays, you'll see what we mean.
We have a lot of fun on Thursdays. Hey, welcome Morgan to the live stream.
Hey, Morgan. Uh, 9-8. I like it suited. If you can get in there, I don't know if anybody knows stats. That's a hand that hits quite a bit. 2 of the cards that hit quite a bit.
All right, I'm being beckoned back at the table,
We're
so
tagging him out.
I'm going to tag in Brian and Drew for commentating.
Yeah, like I said, I was like that 9-8. He just ran up against a couple of better hands there. Yeah, if I can limp in with a 9-8 anytime, I'm going to.
Probably not the best play in tournament poker to be limping in a whole lot. You want to be the aggressor. You want to come in.
Yeah, we were just kind of talking about that. Your aggressor is going to win a lot of these pots.
You give yourself another chance to win the hand without necessarily having to hit something.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Oh, see, and that's how you should play is jack.
Yep, there's your jack. No spade. The spade draw. There you go. I mean, they were racing there.
A good old 3-outer.
Right. Yeah, Aiden and Clayton slightly ahead, but not much. I'd have to look. I mean, the ace jack might have been suited there. Might actually have been the better hand.
Better hand than ace queen?
Yeah, not
You're
getting the
absolutely
flop.
dominated. You have 3 outs.
Yeah.
Now he got extremely lucky for sure, but hey, that's what you have to do.
That's why we still play this. That's why we still play this. Yeah, at minimum, you at least have to think your opponent has an ace ragman there.
Were the graphics right? Like, did they show that they were only both, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I wasn't paying that much attention to that graphic. Alright, let's see what we got here. Cards are coming. Got an ace-9 in the big blind. I don't hate it. Don't like it's not suited, but no stellar hands here. We'll see if somebody tries to sneak something in here.
There was a little confusion there. It's like Clayton busted the hand before that, so there was that small blind.
Right.
And Cena thought she was the big blind.
I got you.
But, yeah. What do you see there going on chips back and forth? She just folds his under the gun.
Yeah, and she's fairly new to the game too. This proves to you guys that come learn a little bit, win some money. For some of us, it's a lifestyle. All right, see, very uneventful. Very uneventful.
Gets the.
Hey, I saw 7-3 off so many times a day, I might get it tattooed. Yeah, I didn't see any real stellar hands today. I did have pocket queens once. That was a good one. No callers.
I had a good first starting hands at the very beginning. Like I cut a few premiums at kings a couple times and queens once. Didn't really get a whole lot of action. Run up a little stack, but then just one card did for a minute.
Oh, we got the king jack suited. I like it. Oh, Bob, ace deuce under the gun. Where are we at? 6 to call for Bruce and Wes. See, that's why I like to raise there. You're going to get that 6-3, that 6-5. Chase them out there at ace-7. Just don't let that stuff stick around. Don't believe in slow playing aces. Watch that failure way too many times. makes me laugh every time, but
I've had that failure way too many times.
Never slow play aces. Winning a little bit's better than losing it all.
Yeah, 100% right there.
And that's another thing in tournament style versus cash, is some of those guys in cash, you can see them, they're swinging for the fences on some of these hands. In this tournament style, it's a little bit more measured.
Well, it's a completely different game. There's more variance. In cash, if you want to just play high variance, you can go crazy. You can always rebuy, right? But in cash, you could always just play tight. You don't have the pressure of blinds coming up, So in tournaments, you actually have to make some moves.
Yes.
You can't just sit there and
Absolutely.
be blinded out.
Yeah, different strategies, different theories. I consider it a battle of attrition, more of a marathon than a sprint.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how many tournaments have we played in where it's days? You have to eat well, sleep right. None of those things I do well, so drink lots of water. All right, this could kind of be an interesting hand here.
What do we have?
already
Drew,
shoved.
you shove for ace jack. Under the gun. See, that's the
That's
move. I
that's
keep
again.
talking about this every time. You know, put the pressure on. See, your ace 3 folds, your 7-6 folds. Nobody's.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
not a
calls
shove. I mean,
there.
I believe I had like around 65K, which is 10, 11 bigs.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just ace jack suited. That it's just
Yeah,
that's
the only
call.
the only threat there is your big stack, your monster stack has a little bit of something there, a pair. Other than
Yeah.
that, but that's exactly what we've been talking about. You know, get that nonsense out.
Yeah, but when you have 11 big ones, that you can't really just open. It's too needy to fold, I think. So
Absolutely.
it's like, yeah, your only best option is to just put it all in there. Hopefully that you won't run into any bigger hands and see what happens. In this case, apparently I don't know how to play ace jack. I played 2 hands the whole final table. Both were ace jack. Not good either one.
Yeah, well, that's just that
Lucky
part
you
where
did.
where the luck comes, where we're just talking about that little bit of luck comes in there. Yeah, he had him dominated there. Just a bad run out.
Yeah, he
It
had king
happens.
10. We just needed a board that was full of blanks, but couldn't dodge.
I think the only reason Bob calls there is his stack size. There, it was what a sixth of your stack about at the time.
Yeah.
You know, if he only has half your stack, I don't think he calls there.
Yeah, and I'm so short there too that I can, I can be shoving pretty light. So like king 10 is probably a defend.
And honestly, when I'm playing, I'm in Bob's position, I call. If I can ever get anybody heads up and can eliminate him, I'm gonna try. That's just my own personal strategy, but
It always depends too. Like you want to pick certain hands, just because you can't take him out
Absolutely.
doesn't mean that you should. Because
absolutely.
big thing on tournament poker is stack preservation, making sure that you
Yeah, you
just
still gotta have a
don't
hand to
win
go
sets.
with it. We're
Yeah.
just not isolating to isolate here. King 9, suited K9, not my favorite hand. I can't ever seem to hit with that at all. And see, this is exactly what we're talking about. You bet you raise there, he hits 2 pair. Bob is way behind. I only boats on the turn. I don't know if this could have been a better example of everything that I've kind of talked about so far, but
I didn't follow the action. What did King 9 do? King 9 just limped
yeah,
free?
he just kind of limped in there, I believe.
Was he in the?
Yeah,
Did he limp? Or
yeah,
he
he was
on
a
the
small blind. I
blinds?
mean, you got blinds on blinds, but
Yeah, King 9 when blind small versus big blind dynamic
yeah,
should
that's
definitely be an
your
open.
only
but-
action left behind you. You raised there. That was a good lesson on what not to do, guys. Bob doesn't make a whole lot of mistakes like that. I'm not sure what exactly was going on there.
It's been a really fun weekend. I'm glad we made it out here. It's been the live stream yesterday went really well. It's just hopefully next time we'll get it going a little longer. But chips were flying at some point. It started a little bit on the snug side. There wasn't a whole lot of action until people loosen up, and we all had a lot of fun. That's what matters.
Yeah, and that's what we do to this, guys. It's a blast. 2, I can't. I believe it's in my DNA at this point. Somebody asked somebody made the joke about when I probably played my first hand of poker, and I believe it was Alan. He goes 5, and I said that's probably not too far off. You think my dad, everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, I got into poker. They used to have the home games. About once a month. My dad and all his buddies started out fetching beers, and you hang around long enough, eventually it gets in your blood, and you learn something. Thanks, Dad.
Shout out to Dad. I started late. I think I started playing when I was like about 18, 19.
Yeah, we first started playing. It was 5-card draw, 7-card stud. Hey, my mom, that's one of her favorite games. 7-card stud, 7-card no peek, 7-card
Yeah.
no peek. Played
No
my
peek.
cousins, my aunts, all of them.
Yeah, that's where I started out at with the family home games and nickel dimes and quarters.
Nickels, dimes, and quarters. Penny Annie. My dad used to have this big mug. I'm
Right.
sure everybody's dad at our age had one. He used to fill that with all of his change. I
Yep.
bet there was $100 in change in there. Go grab a handful, and we're off to the races. King's raises there. There's a couple of decent hands out there that can give him a little bit of trouble.
Was there a bet before that?
I'm not sure. I don't believe there.
He just opened to 35.
He's under the gun, raised to 35,000. I don't see
That's a
anybody
very
calling
large
him
open.
there. That's a very large open. For 4,000, we're still what 4-2, aren't we?
No, I'm pretty sure it was like 3-6.
Yeah, we're at 3-6. That's correct.
3-6-6 with big blind Annie.
Yeah, sorry, we apologize. We're like I said, we're on a 15-minute delay, so every time there's a little bit of action out there, we get a little preoccupied as well.
Looks like shake and bake.
We got a shake and bake calls. I don't hate it.
Oh, that's an action flop.
It is an action flop for sure.
Have top set. There's a nut flush draw.
Nut flush draw, top set. I don't think he sticks around. You got to bet that. We got a hero call here. All in.
I don't think shake and bake can fold here.
That's what I say. Personally, I'd like to call. I mean, you have about 10 big blinds left. If you don't, I think you got to make a move here.
Yeah, I'm
Just
surprised.
like what you're talking about. The aggressor here is usually the winner.
Well, in this hand, it's just going to play itself. You're not going to make the top set fold,
Yeah.
and you eventually, like, I'm surprised that it didn't go in on the
Well,
on
and that's
the
what I'm
flop.
saying. He's put him on his heels here. You know what I mean? So now he's unsure of himself.
Well, the thing is, once, like, if it doesn't go in on the flop, you see a turn and it's a blank. Now, like, your equity drops, like, almost in half.
Yeah, in a Richard here, I think if he checks, I think shake and bake shoves here, and you know we're still in the same spot, but you know he's got him on his heels. I just don't like the. You know, you're supposed to be what 38%, I believe, when you flop.
When you flop a
Full
flush.
to
Yeah,
a
you
draw,
have a flush, but
full to a
also, like,
flush, yeah.
also if you're assuming that it can be good, you can add a couple percent.
Exactly, you gotta
there,
put that.
but
You gotta put that part on there too.
in consideration.
As long as you're not trying to put Richard on aces.
Yeah, aces
You
or ace
yourself,
king,
yeah.
but you block an ace king and aces, so it's. I mean, like I said, I don't know if you went check call on the flop, but he bet and top set just
Yeah,
flat
he
it.
calls.
But, yeah.
Calls. Let's see the run out. Win or lose, I like the call here. What else are you gonna do? Especially being short stack move. He misses. I still like the call.
Yeah, it just plays itself. Like
Yeah.
I said, I'm surprised that it just didn't go in.
Yeah,
faster.
I really on the flop there. Me personally, I'm hitting my four to the flush. I'm jamming.
I don't know if he was in position or out of position, but even if like you're out of position, you can make some better hands fold. You know, like
Yeah.
you just just open jam. You can probably make like jacks fold, some pocket pairs that are under the king.
Yeah, his four to the flush right there. On the flop, I jam there. I think it gives Richard to think about and puts him on his heels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in this particular spot, he would.
Yeah,
just,
now he's got to
lick his
consider a
chops.
set. He's got to consider a set at that point. All right, let's see what we got. There's a ace nine off. Let's see what she does here. No, what is
Sheena's
it?
been doing pretty good.
She
I
has.
haven't seen her make a lot of mistakes for someone that is very new and.
She called a couple of hands she probably shouldn't, but they wasn't high risk for her, so I'm okay with that at the time. You're still in a filling out process of the tournament.
Yeah, I just walked in here, so I didn't see. But overall, just playing with her too. Like she hasn't been getting out of line too much. Hasn't been playing a lot of hands.
No, nothing crazy.
Um,
And that's about the best style for tournament. You can accumulate a lot being a wild card, but it's not a theory that holds up over time.
you gotta know when to switch gears.
Oh, looks like we're down to short stack at 80K. Not a lot of disparity from the top to the bottom. Big stack's about 600. Everybody else has about half. The other 3-4 teams. All right. Let's see. what beautiful cards we can get here on the flop. Seen some kings. I haven't seen any real monster hands here yet, though. Like we've seen one boat. Yeah, not a lot of. You got ace-4 suited, Herman and Allen down there. I don't know what he's thinking about.
You got John folding.
Yeah,
the
those
8-3
should have been
off on the
insta
gun.
folds. There it is, all
Button just
in.
folds. Oh,
There's
no, he
Herman
goes
with all in. Yeah, good move there.
Yeah, you have just 14 bigs somewhere around there. Like you picked up a suited ace on the button and snapshot
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, Neil laser down. Good move, good move. Nobody's calling that.
Take it down.
Yeah, call it protection, self-preservation. That's the right move regardless.
100%.
Yeah, we got what, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the top three, 300 or better. I know everybody's seen it. That seems like a lot, but that could all change in just a couple of hands, believe me.
Yeah, there was somebody creeping up in the 400. Yeah, that's what Bruce and West have. 431K. One hand can change it all.
All right. Yeah, Bruce, I don't know what you're thinking about there.
Queen
Yeah,
sticks
not
to
a-
the
yeah.
muck. I think John's probably going to open this.
I think he got to. I think he flats here. Yeah, call. You got to raise a little bit, I think. Feel him out. Oh, I don't like it there. I don't like it. Don't want to make a big raise, but a small raise. Yeah, no diamond draw for John. There's the 10. John's drawn
picked
to
up a
a
gutter.
9. Yeah. I like a little raise there. Like I said, put him on his heels. I like putting pressure on people.
Cena still got the chip lead. JQ and Cena, shout out to them. Thanks for coming, guys. It's been fun.
Yeah, and we got a cash game going on right now, guys. I don't think there's a job in here today that I haven't done. I think I'm going to sweep on the way out.
Jack of all trades here.
Somebody's got to do it. Teamwork makes a dream work. Where are we at here?
He's past the line.
All right, Herman Jack 7. I'm not a big fan of double gappers. I don't know how you guys feel about them, especially not UTG.
Definitely not Jack 7.
If I can limp in, maybe limp in a better position, but.
Oh, yeah, and I'm back, by the way.
And John's back. Everybody welcome John back. And the crowd goes mild. Raise to 20, 12 to call. With that stack, I think you call here. That's not a super aggressive raise. Where are we at here? Sorry, guys. We have a lot of individuals joining us in and out of commentary. So, JQ over there. Got a pair of 9s. I mean, you got to bail here, Wes. I don't know what you're thinking about. He's already 30K.
Got a question in the chat of Taylor asked, "Where's Jin?" They took an early exit on the final table.
I don't like this call here for sure on a gutter. It gets the big stack on top of that.
Gilbert,
Oh, he sucks out for a queen on the river. Wow.
Gilbert, if you do know somebody that that's in this that's playing tonight or that's commentating, just get with them and they can get you a club number and you can join their Poker Bros club. You can download the app on Android or Apple to a tablet or cell phone and play from anywhere.
All right, let's see what we got going. Let's get some cards back. Let's get some cards on the table here. Neil's from Harker Heights. He plays at the card club up there with Kai, good buddy of ours, part of our Poker Bros community as well. Good guys. If you're ever up there, go up there and play. Tell them Preston sent you. Poker Press sent you. They'll know. Got an Ace-6 suited UTG.
Welcome Jen to the live stream. Jen's Mrs. HCCC.
Good people also. She's a lot better looking than Bob.
That's not hard.
True.
Tony Inman checked out and checked right back in. He's back to watching us.
Love it, love it. He's working in at Whiskey Girls in Manor, by the way, guys. Check him out.
Go get your drink on, and
We also have contenders down there as well.
Contenders over there, so you can go play some poker.
About anywhere we go, you can play poker.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just follow the trail. Everybody's like, "Are you always playing poker?" It's like, no, sometimes I sleep and I dream about it.
You get to sleep?
Yeah. That's a whole nother subject. All right, pocket seven's all in. I like it. King three's got a fold here. I don't know if he's gonna make a hero call. This will be ugly. He did river that queen on the last hand though. That's the
Feeling a little bit lucky playing.
good lay down.
Playing bad cards.
Yeah. That's the unfortunate part. You start hitting some of that stuff and
Start loosening up.
start loosening it up, playing those bad cards and.
So down to the final five. Xena on top, followed by Bruce West, and then myself and Big Bob.
It looks like Herman and Allen fought back a little bit there.
Yeah, they are climbing up a little bit.
Those are two good players, guys. Those are two
absolutely.
good players.
Alan actually, I think he's bubbled getting the bracelet twice.
Yeah.
He came really close twice.
He went on a little bad run there for a while, too. I know the last three tournaments he's played, at least online, was second, first, and first. Yeah, we talk about poker a lot, too. In case anybody was wondering. Ooh, pocket jacks in the big. I don't know if anybody else knows this. My least favorite hand is the hooks. I probably lost more money with that hand than any other hand combined.
So
I do not know what you are looking at right here. Please enlighten us.
Well, I had position. It was a fold around to me. I thought maybe a nice bet, and I could just steal the blinds there. Suited king.
There's a little bit of value in position.
I did get the second. I did get the big to fold.
But that's what I'm saying. You throw that bet out there, and you get anybody that doesn't have a quality hand or a pair, you get them out, or you should. Doesn't always work.
The small folded.
Yeah, doesn't always work, but it should.
And see, he calls there with pocket jacks.
Yeah.
And
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think he got married to it as well. So.
And not just that. I know you guys see that he's only got one out here to help him, because Bruce. I mean, there's Bruce and Wes have a jack. So there's one jack left out there. And there's a bet. Nice bet. Nice bet. I like the bet sizing, John.
Thank you.
There's the call.
I don't know how he called that with an ace on the board.
Yeah, that's an ace and a queen on the board. That's.
And he takes a stab at this, and I retreat because of the ace on the board.
Oh, Neil, good old Neil, pretty aggressive, and that's what I say, guys. Aggression's a nice part. You can't be the wild card all the time, but pick your spots. Not a big fan of King 7 in any form, suited or unsuited. Actually, those are my two least favorite hands. Also, King Jack of Diamonds. Not a big fan. All right, got some cards coming. Yeah, this Battle of Attrition is. Oh, that is a stellar hand, John. I like that. 2 stellar hands. 3. I believe this will be a quick hand.
I may just double down.
Yeah, I see this as being a very quick hand here. Well, speaking of wild cards, JQ and Xena, 2 suited cards. Not a dig. They have been hitting some.
Everything.
Yeah, some good cards. Herman Flats. Mr. Neal's out.
Welcome, Patty, to the live stream.
Hello, Patty.
I'm back.
Welcome, Drew, back to the sound booth.
Thanks,
Drew's
guys.
back.
To the RGS United sound booth.
We missed you.
RGS Studio.
Yeah, I really foresaw this being a very quick hand. I don't know what anybody else is thinking here. I guess not knowing what you don't know helps, but...
Well, you got Bruce there with the good old gutter ball.
Yeah, you're suited in the big blind. Yeah, I'm not sure why that hand took even that long, guys. Got some climbing back. The disparity is disappearing. All right. What else do we have going on this month, John? Here at the club.
Well, we have our 12 Gifts of Christmas. It's basically you play 2 hours of cash, you get a raffle ticket, goes in the drawing, and then we're going to have a big Christmas party on December 23rd where we will draw for the prizes. Also going to be catered by Gumbos with a margarita machine, free beer.
Come on, we're having a party, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've met us, but it'll be a good time.
going to try to bring in some other outside dealers so our dealers actually get the night off to play and drink and BS and have fun.
Absolutely, we like to be a family here. A King 6, back-to-back hands, suited clubs.
Welcome,
See that very
J-Rod,
often.
to the live stream.
Woo!
Oh, I think John smashed this.
Oh,
flop.
look at that monster flop with crappy cards.
Hey, I got a free one in the
See,
big
that's
blind.
what I try to tell you guys. Don't make it free.
And
A
then
little bit of aggressiveness goes a long way.
I checked the flop there, and John's not going to check twice.
Yeah, this
And
is...
so he leads out. Come back with a little raise, and he calls.
Yeah, personally, I think the only thing you think that you're fading right here is probably a heart.
Well, we got the wheel draw.
Yeah, you do have the
wheel
wheel draw now.
I don't think he would have been betting or calling my raise
Yeah,
with
it
a
does-
gut shot.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter here. I mean, he didn't pick up a heart. There's no...
I actually thought maybe a 5-6 would have got me in trouble.
Yeah.
And he does have a 6 in his hand, so it's a pretty good card to try to turn.
And not
his
just
king
that,
into
in the
a
small
bluff.
blind, that's not out of the realm of possibility either. You know what I mean? That's a...
So I come over for 75K here, and he snap calls, and I show my 2 pair, and
There
he
you
shows
go.
his king 6.
Winner, winner. Yeah, that kicker, he had kicker... You both had kicker problems, but
My kicker was great.
it turned out it's every once in a while.
Welcome, Robert Bagby, to the live stream.
Welcome, Robert. Alan, we love your pink hat.
He was wearing a cowboy hat last night.
He was. He was. Looked quite suave.
Oh, suave. You see, Charlie that was playing last night. He played today as well.
Oh, well.
That dude can dress.
It's Mr. Fashion. I like it. I approve.
Get off your phone. It's his kids telling him what he's doing
He's
wrong.
probably watching the live stream.
No, it's
Knowing Alan.
It's his kids telling him what he's doing wrong. Hey, Dad, you should have threw at that.
Oh, these are some cards. Oh, look at this. Ace 4 off.
Ace
Three
4,
different
Ace
hands.
4, Ace 4.
King 10. This could be interesting. This might be a hand that gets some people in some trouble here. Let's see.
I didn't want to lay this down,
Yeah.
but I felt that I was pretty behind. So
Ace 4 suited, I do like. Ace 4 off. If it's cheap.
There's a lot of variables.
There's some
what
variables
position
there,
you
yeah.
are, who opened. You can easily 3-bet with Ace 4. Just you have some removal in an Ace. 3-bet in position is probably not the worst play because calling is definitely not the optimal play. And you can always fold.
look at the 6-8-8 flop.
Yeah, that's aggressor. They're gonna chop here at worst.
I think the aggressive person wins that.
Yeah, 90% of the time I think the aggressive person wins. Hopefully he doesn't go back and watch this. So, yeah, and the good thing is, it's funny, you have John, Drew, and myself here all have similar styles, but there's about a 25% variance from each one of us, so we'll try and get our whole world involved in there.
I'd go way more than 25%. Drew's kind of reckless.
Yeah. Drew the bulldozer.
Like drive off the cliff reckless, it's like...
I have my days. Yesterday,
Some
the
days
live
you're
stream, you could have seen.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really play many hands, and whenever I had a made hand, it didn't hold up. It was just.
Yeah. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield.
That's 100% true.
All right, guys, as we wake back up here, man, a lot of clubs out there on the board. Looks like about half the deck. If clubs come out on this flop, this is going to be interesting. Personally, I'm rooting for it, but
It's kind of evil.
I like to keep it interesting.
Well, no clubs.
No clubs. Top for Allen over there.
Second pair.
Yeah.
He's got the top pair with the top kicker right now.
Yeah, it's middle pair.
Yeah, I'm sorry, middle pair.
So we were just going to live stream tonight and not commentate, but we wanted to give you guys a little bit more and jump in here and bring Drew on and
You're lucky to have me.
get pressing behind the mic.
If you follow me on Facebook, you'll know why that's funny.
I've seen some of the posts.
That in and of its own self is its own entertainment, but we won't go there. Back to the action here. The 9 comes. That just puts Xena kind of, I believe, in a tougher spot. Allen's checking.
Did you go check on the flop?
I believe so.
Another checks. Did he pick up a second pair there? He did.
He did. 2 pair. He's not checking here.
Welcome Wade to the live stream.
Hello, Wade.
Picked up a nice little 70k.
Yeah, that's a nice little pickup. Those guys they're coming back. They're picking it up.
Mhm.
Like I told you guys not very long ago, they were down to 80k, and it's been about an orbit, and they've tripled that.
The stacks are pretty even now. Yeah, they're closing the gap for sure. It's anybody's game.
That John and Bob team seems to be taking over now. They got the chip lead.
Hey, calm down. That means you're hyperextending your elbow, patting yourself on the back over here. All kidding aside.
Some stellar play, I think. Got a pair of 4s and a pair of jacks. Pocket kings.
You're not bragging if it's true.
Welcome Jimmy Roy to the live stream.
Hey, James.
You're definitely gonna
Kings,
see some fireworks
4s,
here.
jacks. This is going to be I think it's going to be an interesting hand here. Let's see what our bet sizing turns out to be here. I think that's going to be an important factor. All in for John and Bob.
Definitely not all in.
Ooh. I'm sorry, raised to 40.
Yes.
Harley.
Saw that coming. And Bruce and Wes may call that.
Yeah, I don't see 3 bets all in for 257.
157 to K to call.
Kings. I really don't see anybody. Who's folding jacks here? I don't really see it.
Well, I know his partner would have called this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You said he's kind of aggressive, right?
I've played with him a few times. Good players.
We just added a couple more people to the live stream. Welcome Esteban and Alex.
Oh, shout out to Alex. He should have been here.
Alex was supposed to be here last night watching Jen take Drew's money.
I think he did watch Jen take my money.
But he's supposed to watch it
didn't.
live.
Yeah.
We're worse than the NSA. We follow everybody everywhere. We have eyes, scouts.
Alex took down a big tournament in San
San
Diego.
Diego. Yeah, that was a really, really fun trip. We were out there with a bunch of friends. Jen actually took down another tournament down there too. He wasn't the main though. Alex took down the main, but they both got trophies.
Yeah.
And I have to hear it every time, every day.
Does it sit next to where your trophy's gonna go eventually?
Yeah. She puts it right on my bed stand. So,
and then he goes.
Wakes up in the morning. It's in the shower when he goes to open the door.
It's on the,
goes to get his cereal.
It's on the kitchen
like
cabinet.
Elf on a shelf.
Next thing you know, it's in the fridge. I'm like, damn.
yeah, it's good times.
Alex said, "What's up, guys? Jen taking Drew's money is nothing new."
Bam.
He may make this call here.
Yeah, still tanking. It looks like we're going to get a call. I typically don't count out my money not to call, but...
Well, it's a very tough decision here. It's pretty much for his tournament life. I mean, it's going to be pretty short if he makes the call and doesn't spike it.
Well,
back.
like I say, this is my least favorite hand.
It's about half of his stack. He's got 304, 157 to call. So he'll still have some life left. But he will definitely be the shorter of the table.
He has three. He started the hand with 304, right?
No, he has 304 now.
304 left. So, but it's only 257 a call.
That's it.
Yeah, 157 to call. He 3-bet for the
I
100,000.
see. Okay.
Bruce did. Herman came or
He makes the call.
Alan comes over the top, makes the call. He's not gonna be happy.
Not happy about that. Slams
Not
those jacks
happy.
down.
He's still alive, but I don't think it's gonna be pretty. Let's see what happens here. We'll see what
About
happens.
a 4-1 lead on that.
4-1, correct, very correct.
Let's see a 10-9-8 flop just for a sweat.
Oh, I like it.
Y'all are
Dirty.
Hey, it's never easy.
Oh no.
And pocket kings, the ace magnet.
There's the 9. What do we got? Got the sweat. Oh, for the queen.
And a big
Nothing.
double up.
That's a way.
Big double up for a tough team.
Just like we told you guys, they just went from last to first in probably about 10 to 12 hands.
Herman's a very good player.
They're good players,
he's getting
guys.
accumulating the chips. There's gonna be. He might be on his way to get the second bracelet, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
Yeah, I don't think we have a 2 bracelet winner yet.
We've not had a 2 bracelet
We do
winner.
not have a 2 bracelet winner yet.
It's gonna. It might be up to us to stop him out there.
Yeah.
Come on, Bob.
All right, let's see what we got going on. Here come our cards.
Should be time for me to leave again soon.
Yeah, your stack's winning a little bit there.
I think they all want you here in the booth instead, John.
Herman and Alan, we got a King 10 suited there. I like it.
Shout out to Hello Georgetown. Shared our live stream on their Facebook page. So Drew, you get some breakfast tacos this morning? How was that?
They were amazing.
Yeah.
Except for the wait, we were running a little late and we had to wait a little bit. They were slammed, which you can't blame them. They were so good. Yeah, we were really, really happy.
Yeah, I ate at that place quite a bit. It's El Taquito in Pflugerville off the Toll Road 130.
Really good.
How's your trip here?
It's been, I was telling Preston, it's been amazing. We've had so much fun. It's been great seeing you guys. We'll try to make it out like on a monthly basis, at least for the live streams in these tournaments. Hopefully starting next year.
Well, the next one, or the next live stream that we have, the next Bracelet event is going to be January 8th, which happens to be my birthday weekend.
Oh.
And so we will be doing live stream. It's going to be a bounty tournament with a double bounty on me on my birthday, because my birthday's the 9th. And so be fun. Everybody come out. Try to.
I don't think I can pass that one up.
Put it on the calendar. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Cena spiked the guttable there.
Got to the straight.
I think Cena's been doing all the work here. She's been carrying JQ.
Yeah, JQ is just not a good player. I mean,
Yeah.
just his aggressiveness, and he just throws chips away.
I couldn't agree more.
Miss Alice, welcome to the live stream. So, Alex, when are you going to come up here and play some cards with us and jump on some commentary and make fun of Drew?
That is a blue team switch.
Well, it's time for me to tag out. I got to go jump back into the live stream.
John just went back to his seat. What do we got here? We got Team John with King 10 on the big blind. Cena ahead right now with Ace 8 of suit on the small blind. Oh, hands over. Didn't see what happened. Sorry, guys. This is my first time commentating any of these, so just bear with me. Preston just got back in the booth.
Sorry guys, I took a little break. Said hi to a couple people. Yeah, cash game running strong right now too.
Come on down here, guys.
If anybody's interested. Ooh, nothing stellar there.
We have Team Richard with Jack 9 on the cutoff. Let's go into the muck. Full Cena on the button with King 10 off.
Yeah, I'd almost rather have Jack 9 off than Jacks myself.
Looks like Cena made the call
I
on the
believe
button.
so, yeah. She called it 10,000. Queen 6. Oh, flop's open-ended. Board pairs.
No help for the open
No
ended
help
just
for
yet.
really anything there. Still just open-ended. As long as he doesn't bet, she wins here. I like it. There's nothing to really be gained there. I don't think he calls anything. Not with that. Not the way that board runs out.
Queen high, you also have
Yeah.
a little bit of showdown value to Cena too. She takes value and just move on to the next hand.
Yeah, just like Drew was just talking about. That's not a great value hand. The queen gives you a little bit of value, but there's just not a good run out.
I probably would have made a bet there.
I would too. I like it too. I like being aggressive, especially in that front position right there. Put her on her heels because she didn't hit either, and
Yeah, it could have made some better hands
Yeah.
fold, like
Yeah,
king
absolutely.
highs.
Absolutely.
Ace highs might still call you down, but you gotta try sometimes. You just gotta try.
Yep.
You got the ducks under the gun, straight to the muck.
I like it though. Like I said, I like eights or better men under the gun. Obviously, you can loosen on that pin in your opponents,
Yeah.
or tighten it up if you have to. Obviously,
Yeah, stack sizes
Mhm.
and there's a lot of variables.
all variables.
Table dynamics, which everybody was really fun to play today. We got a lot of
A
compliments.
lot
last
of
time.
good times, a lot of good people. That nobody left here upset, angry.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
that they didn't win, but not because of anything else. I promise.
That's what it's all about, right? Just enjoying yourself, having some fun, and playing the game that we all love.
He just turned the. He absolutely turns the straight Broadway. You could have given me 5 cards in my hand today, and I don't think I would have hit a straight.
Yeah, Bruce there's mucking it, not a whole lot of options there. There you see the stacks. Herman and Allen on the lead.
Going up.
Got JQ and Cena in second place.
Bob's been a little idle for a bit. Hasn't had any cards.
Are they switching again?
And look, right now we're playing. Let's see.
Oh, wow, you got cards on you all of a sudden, huh?
Cards coming out.
New setup.
No, just a 3. It's got a. I think your little sticker probably ruined it.
There's some real nice cards too. You got the GPC Live with Poker Bros sponsoring.
You got 6?
We're gonna take a little break here, guys. Oh, nope, never mind, I lied. Never believe me.
Yeah, we're on a 15-minute delay, so we're not seeing the action live as it happens. So, yeah, we pardon the interruption as they actually take the break live. And for you at home, we're watching the exact same thing that you guys are. Same feed.
What do we got here?
Looks like John and Bob. Bob's got the Queen Jack off. Oh, he folds. Folds it down under the gun. I like it there. If you're not going to raise, just fold it.
You know, have Herman with Ace Jack on the button.
Yeah, and then you got Jack 8 in the small. That could be a little dangerous too. You have your outs though.
What's that? Looks like 30,000.
Yeah, he's going to lay it there.
May I raise to 30,000? Supposed to see on the big one with 8-5 suited.
Xena 8-5 suited. That's a double gap, man. I don't like the double gapper, Drew. I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm not a fan.
I think in this deck we're pretty deep. We have 8-5 suited, and the big one I think is a defend. And take a flop, see what develops. I personally not folding that there. What do you have? Yeah, flop open.
Wakes up with a open-ended. No help. Herman hits his ace.
Now we see a jack on the river. This might get interesting.
Yes, absolutely.
The front of flush draw also get there, so it's a little bit of a action killer, but we're still gonna see the bet from
Yeah,
Herman.
neither one of them had to be excited to see that club go.
Six.
Oh, and the 6 for the straight.
Now, if you have ace jack here, you don't feel good about this.
No, you don't. You're in a 1 card straight.
Yep.
Yeah, he lays it down. Herman, like I said, good player. A lot of people don't lay down ace there. Aces.
As you got a 4-liner, you also have the front of flush draw get there on the
Yeah,
turn.
it was ugly. That was
Lots and lots of things beat you there.
the straight, the flush, it all got there.
You have a lot of, silly 2 pairs out of the big blind.
Mhm.
Bruce with queen 6 off on the gun. It's pretty sure it's gonna go to the muck.
They have like that queen 6, both Bruce and Wes. That's been a hand of theirs so far tonight. Seen them play it a couple times. I don't know what she's even thinking about here. I don't even like that on the small.
Yeah, give him a walk. I mean,
No,
you definitely don't want to limp here with 9-5. If anything, you just put in a race, see what happens. But there's some hands that you have to let go, and that's probably one of them.
contribute, donate, move on.
I don't like quitting, so
I'm not a fan of it either, but you got to look at it when are we on the top of the hill or are we at the bottom? I think we're at the bottom of the hill on that end.
yeah, for sure.
You take the high ground for a reason. All right, got some live cards. No stellar hands out there. See 3 that might get in the mix here. You got Xena, Jack 9 suited. You got Bob and Bruce and Wes.
Jack 9 suit on the button is definitely an open.
I like it. That's where I'm gonna get Jack 9. That's kind of where. That's where I want it suited anyway. We're gonna get in or get out with that. You see, he just calls.
I don't know if our good friend Steel Wheel is watching this, but if he is, Jack 9's always the nuts. As he will tell you. Every time.
Oh, it's not a good flop for for Bob. Bob's got the flop down there. He's got a gutter. King, no help. He's got the ace.
You clearly can tell the power position here. If Cena would have c-bet this on the button, maybe John would have looked her up with a wheel draw there. But you see, being aggressive, it's definitely the right way. And she just checked the back, didn't c-bet. Now you see who
Here
left.
you got Bob. Bob's coming in. Let's see what we're going here. Bob raised to 65. Folds. I like it. Good play. Pretty textbook. Pretty textbook. All right, as we wait for the cards to be dealt.
We got a mystery hand there.
We do. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, this is a special deck of cards. This isn't anything you can pick up at Walgreens or Walmart. Some of these cards are a card payment.
The RFID cards.
RFID. We have to special order them. Or if you have your COVID-19 shot, it's already been injected into you, your RFID receiver.
lots and lots of conspiracies. Oh, that's an aggressive old in there. He couldn't wait to get it in there.
5-4 off.
Right, sometimes when you feel it, you feel it.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, that's. I don't know if I've ever felt it with a 5-4 off before, though. Oh, he hits a 5, he hits a 10.
Oh,
It's a 5 or a
notable.
4. Oh!
Oh,
2 pair. Rivers the 4. Just said that. I just said that.
that's brutal. I felt it with a lot worse than 5-4,
I did. That
so
was,
I'm no one to judge.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. That was interesting. I have to be. That's,
What did you think about the live stream yesterday, Preston?
it was pretty good. I didn't get to spend a lot of time. I was on the cash table getting drug over there for a little while. So I think it was just a precursor for what was going to happen today. No, actually, I had some pretty good hands yesterday. Just had a couple of bad runouts. Unlike today, I couldn't get anything. But yeah, there was a lot of money on the table, a lot of action, a lot of laughs. Good stream. Good stream.
For sure.
The commentary was a little dry, but
Nothing like us, right?
nothing. Just ask us, we'll tell you.
Yeah, we're hopefully going to be aiming to do that at least once a month, right? Having a really good head
Yes.
takes
Yeah, we've
stream.
yeah, for those that don't know, there's the brain trust here. I've talked a couple times about getting some other bigger and more tournaments here, and I think we're gonna do at least one big one once a month. I think that's what the plan was. So
Lots of new and great things coming for the new year 2022.
and not just that, I want to say every tournament that we've had in the last 3 to 4 tournaments has the prize pool has eclipsed the last one.
Oh,
So we are steady building.
That's always good. You guys have a really nice customer base here. Everybody's extremely nice.
Yes,
very polite. They all
Yes,
have a lot of fun.
absolutely. We are very lucky here. Yeah, we are not the biggest club, but it's a very we're a mom and pop shop poker club, and we know everybody that comes in here. Yeah.
Y'all know that we are always rooting you on from Florida and try to get here as much as we can. Hopefully this next year will be a little bit more.
Right. And we miss you while you're gone.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, let's see. Neil's got a good old ace-2 of hearts against a 7 or 4 in the small blind. They both brick.
No, he's ahead.
Oh, he
He's got
does.
the
You
deuce.
get that deuce. You gotta watch out for Neil. Neil's crafty. That look is by design. Oh, he lets her go.
Folded the deuce. There's the chip count. Cena and John still in the lead with 26% of the chips. Herman Allen, what?
They're about
Was
25%.
25%, right?
Yeah, Bruce and West dropped down to less than 10%. Yeah, I always like when I walk up to the club before a tournament starts and there's people outside that I don't know. That's always a pretty good indicator that we did it right. So
Yeah, we're able to bring some friends. Shout out to Clayton Aiden, who came from. It's a good question. I forgot the name of the town, but they were a few hours away.
yeah, they're out there in East Texas, Houston, Waco, Killeen. I thought there was one more from you guys from Florida, obviously.
And slowly but surely we'll get people from every corner
Everywhere.
of the nation here. See the small blind completes with a 7 off. JQ takes his option and just checks with a good old 9-5 off.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I felt really good about either one of those hands starting.
I mean, a 7 off,
Oh.
smaller versus big blind should be an open.
Absolutely. Just wouldn't say I wouldn't feel good about it. You see, there was no aggressive betting there, and that flop was kind of a killer anyway. So
The small one did flop an ace. I did not see
Yes,
that.
yeah,
on the
flopped an
trace.
ace and then rivered that ace on the river.
You see John there. Shout out to John. Just trying to make it happen. Take home the bracelet tonight.
In our classic run good.
I think we have a no-in and a call on the gun. I don't know if on the gun open with ace 10 off. Oh no, the other gun went all in. Is that what's happening here? Yes. Bruce went all in for 159,000.
A pocket tens, you're on the cutoff, you're small stack. That's really not another option.
There, he's not much of a small stack. He has 454,000. He makes the call.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Bruce. Bruce, there.
Yeah, King.
Bruce and
Jack
West
twenty.
with ace 10. Herman shoves.
No, I'm pretty sure Bruce
Yeah,
shoved.
Bruce shoves right there.
Gets the call at tens. Is a pretty rough
He's going
spot
to show
now.
the tens. He's got one of his outs. He's drawn to an ace. Yeah, no club help. There's an 8. And that'll be it. Bruce and West eliminated. And that's how you play tens.
GG, guys. GG. You gave it everything you had.
I like the move there. Ace 10. I know a lot of people don't like ace 10. I like playing it, just don't get married to it.
Well, he did. He put all his chips in there.
Yeah.
Problem is there, like you have less than you have. I think what do they have?
Yeah, they had
159?
they had less than 10% of the chips. It's the right move there. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not sure if the blinds are still at 5,000, 10,000, or 10,000 any, but if that's the case, he has a little under 16 big blinds there. His next hand, he's gonna have to put in 20,000 in there, which puts him down to 14 big. So I think it's close, but I think the shove is fine. It just got unlucky that somebody woke up with pocket tens. We're gonna be in a break here, guys.
We are in a break, so we'll be back here in just a few minutes, guys. We're gonna go talk to more people.
Yes, sir.
So we'll be back shortly. Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, we're back. The tournament will resume shortly. We saw some questions here. Pat Lang said, "How do you get on again?" With any questions that you have, you can always message the Georgetown Poker Club Facebook page. We'll answer any questions you may have for any future live streams as well. If any of you guys are interested, there's a live stream every Thursday, I believe, which is a round on round game. It's one round of No Limit Hold'em, one round of PLO, Pat Limit Omaha. So if you're interested on that, just shoot us a message. We'll get you on the list. We had a pretty good turnout. The prize pool is just a little under 10,000. I think we had 11 teams. Maybe I could be wrong. It's around that ballpark. We also have a cash game going on right now. If any of you guys are local and want to come check it out, you're more than welcome to. Let's go see who's on the chat. Alex, Drew, I thought you and Jen were playing this event. Signito, bro. Signito. We were. We made it to the final table. Thank you very much. Jen actually doubled up at my stack when she tagged in, but when it was my turn, I couldn't really get nothing going. I played two hands, ace jack both hands. First time was a flip, couldn't win the flip. Second time it was ace jack versus king 10. We flopped the jack, but king 10 flopped two pair, and we had some outs, but we couldn't get there. So that was all she wrote for us. Also, if you guys had any feedback, any suggestions, we'll be more than happy to hear. Anything else? Um, like I said, today went pretty smooth. The live stream last night was pretty fun. Everybody had a really good time. Everybody was really friendly. Everybody seemed to be really happy of taking all my chips, including my wife. Yes, Jen took a lot of them. Shout out to Jen. I love you, even though you take all my chips every time. We should be back here just in a couple of minutes. Stick around to see who will be the new champion and bracelet winner. Alright, just a few more seconds. Looks like the players are getting back to the table. We're about to resume. In the meanwhile, I'd like to thank Poker Bros for sponsoring this event. As you can see, the poker was felt. The cards, some real nice cards too. They have the Poker Bros logo, the GPC Life logo. All right, we're back in the mix. You see Team Richard there with Ace Jack under the gun. Open to 16,000. Did he? Oh no, blinds are 8,000, 16,000 with a 16,000 big blind Annie. Looks like Richard called 16,000. Back to Cena on the button with Queen 10 suited. She calls. We have an all-in.
Oh, coming back hot. I like it. Looks like we got Ace Jack under the gun.
Yeah, top two versus open-ended.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's John.
That is John. John, would you like to elaborate on this hand for us?
I'd like to get in there on there, but I'm just at this point not trying to make any big mistakes.
Not a made hand. There's a lot of no suit.
He'd bet 50K.
Yeah, I like fighting for another day there.
You folded for a 50K bet there?
Yeah.
You do have open-ended.
I had 8 outs. I mean,
Not a made hand, you know, and he's got the ace there. I mean, he has outs, but
I like to rag and John whenever I get the chance, so.
I just like to take his money. All right, what are we coming in? Oh, we got a mystery hand here.
he's just counting his chips.
All right, here's Neil coming in. We have he's got his, what's Neil going to be, the big blind, it looks like? All right, that's JQ there. Queen 10, spades, under the gun.
Welcome, Pat, to the live stream.
Hello, Pat.
And David.
I'd also like to welcome April and Rosie. Karen. Tony. Other Tony.
Pair of Tonys.
Pocket Tonys.
Pocket Tonys.
Jimmy Royce that was watching earlier actually just walked in. I said hi to him on his way in. Herman looks very enthusiastic there. That's a poker face. All right, we got John in the hot seat UTG there.
Wakes up with pocket queens.
Oh, pocket queens. I like it. I like it.
Debated smooth calling here.
I don't like that call.
And seeing if I get a raise. Instead, I came up. Nice bet.
I think a nice bet is the way to go here. You're going to put that pocket sevens. You're going to make him put him on his heels and think about it. Herman's calling.
Ace 10 came over the top for.
Ooh, 40 to call.
I think he made it 105.
I believe so. I thought that was only 2. 3 bets to 130.
90 more for me to call.
The starting stacks were about 480,000 for Ace 10 and 352 for Pocket Queens.
I don't think you have anything. That's a great move. I am a little biased here, but that's a great move. The only things that he can even call with are pocket aces or pocket kings right there, or pocket queens. But other than that, you can't call that. He already bet. You 3 bet. He comes over the top.
I think you open, he 3-bet, you 4-bet, right?
Yeah.
4-bet shove.
Yes.
4-bet shove. I mean, even I like his 3-bet there, but if somebody comes over the top of me, you got to think that that's a massive pair.
I don't know if I
Maybe Ace King suited. I mean, Big Slick suited. I don't know.
I don't know if I love the 3-bet there, to be honest. I mean, you have a
Yeah.
10 to under the gun open, under the gun open.
I think you smooth call it
I'd like
there.
to welcome Jerry Montgomery.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Pat, you were asking about the Poker Bros app. If you send us a message, we'll send you the club number so you can jump on it. Go ahead and download the app now and then message us and we'll give you the club number.
I believe it's also on the table.
It's not. Not on this table.
Not on that table. On the other tables. I apologize. Slightly different felt. All right, we wake up with some monster hands on this one. 7-3 off, Queen 5 off. Let's see who the aggressor is. We've talked about that a couple times. Man, that was an exciting hand.
Chip stacks are pretty even. It's anybody's game now. There's not really a big gap.
Yeah, this all evened out pretty. I can't say I'm exactly surprised at the teams that are in there either. I've played against all these teams except for one.
You got Richard there.
Yeah. Let's see what Neil does. Neil can be aggressive. I like him.
I think Herman likes that 9-10 though.
Yeah, he's especially suited. I like the Jack 10, 9-10, 8-10, Queen 10. I like all that stuff, especially suited. Getting some nice slop with that stuff.
Very good connected cards. Can flop well a lot of the time.
I think you're better off in the middle than the top or the bottom. More chances to hit a little bit of each of it.
10-9 suited flopped open-ended. Jack 8-6.
Flops open-ended. No clubs, though. Neil still has 2 overs. Oh, there's all in call.
Blank, blank.
Blank, blank.
No help.
None whatsoever.
That's going to take a big chunk of
That's
his
a big
chips.
chunk, guys. That's a big chunk. I think that's our biggest stack of the day so far, 636.
And once again, if you missed it earlier, if you're wondering how I'm in here commentating and out there and playing on your screen, we are on a 15-minute delay, so that it kind of protects the integrity of the game so nobody can be feeding information.
And unfortunately, we get sidetracked with the live action as we can see it through the window here. So bear with us. Where are we at for blinds? Didn't we just...
I think it was 8,000.
I believe
16.
816,
816.
So you're running through 40K.
Yeah,
each.
it's not cheap to just see a couple of cards here, so...
Almost 10% of your stack about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edge orbit.
Yeah, I believe that, if I'm not mistaken, that actually dropped Herman and Allen down. That would be 10% of their stock. I think they were down to, 160, I believe? That was a big hit. He just 330,000. That was a
I was
significant
talking about
hit.
the whole thing, the 40,
Exactly,
30,
exactly.
32, 30, or 16, 16,
It's all
8.
relative. And I would like to apologize to my high school math teachers. They said I never need to use math, and this game is nothing but math, so I apologize. Looks like Herman, they got the ace deuce off. I like that ace 7 suited right there. UTG, don't like it in that position. Do like the cards. But we're down to, what, 4-handed now, I believe. So... That's a good reach right there. I like it. We'll see what he does. 16 to call. Big stack folds. Save it for another day. Nobody else really has anything there.
Yeah, Pat, you do need to come see us. We are doing a lot of things. Our next bracelet event is going to be January 8th. My birthday weekend is a bounty event. We will also live stream the final table. We also have our Christmas party on the 23rd. It's going to be fun. You may want to get a hotel because it's free margaritas and beer and food, and it's going to be fun. And Pat mentioned, gonna put this nicely, that he wasn't a fan of his algebra teacher.
And I can understand that. I just said I apologize for not learning what they were trying to teach me. So
Still didn't say you liked her.
I think majority of kids overall don't like many of their teachers.
I had a few that I actually loved. I had some really good ones. I come from a small town though, so they were also your neighbors. You went to church with them.
That's true.
Babysat you when your parents went out to the bar 2 blocks away. So that's as big as your town was 2 blocks. So John has ace-10 off there.
That would be my nemesis hand, by the way.
We actually just talked about that. I like it. Just don't get married to it. He still has 2 overs there. He's got snowmen.
He checked. I made a big bet thinking I was still ahead from over the big blind, and he shoves all in. So easy for me to get away from.
Yeah, easy.
Still have a pretty decent stack.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad flop for him either, at all. Not
just
at
got
all.
one over.
Yeah, just that one tiny over. Nothing really, not too much connecting.
Did you open with ace-10 of the gun on that hand?
Yes.
It's still a little scary for him. I mean, he can easily run into like big hands, like all the overpairs you can potentially have in your range there. So like the check raise all in there, it's a little on the scary side, but
It's also not like I play a lot of hands.
yeah, you're pretty in the snug side.
Yeah,
I'd like to say I'm solid.
I'm a big fan of the check raise. I like to look on people's faces when you do it personally, just for the reaction more than anything. But
See the chip count there. Richard with 596,000. JQ and Cena with just a little under that.
it's like 536 I believe is what I saw.
And I missed the other 2. John, you guys have about 430 at this point.
Yeah, and we're down to 4 players, so
4 teams, 8 players.
we're paying the top 3 teams. So this is the
So
bubble.
this is the bubble right here. We're
The definition of bubble, if you don't know, is the person that plays the longest but doesn't make any money.
they're going to be the next ones that go out that aren't going to be happy.
So if you hear John coming back here all upset,
If you hear the door slam, you'll know about 15 minutes ahead of time.
Oh, you got
It looks like we got a switch. We got a switch, or is John just getting up?
JQ opens the button with ace king off, flop 8-7-4.
Yeah, especially when you get down. I don't even care if it's unsuited. Ace king, 4-handed final table. We're gonna put some chippies in. Looks like Herman and Allen are down to 10%. But we saw them come back from this for just a little while. One hand can change everything, guys. Every single thing. These guys are fighting and battling. So we call it grinding.
They have
Looks like we had a red switch, so the players with the red wristbands.
As you can see, Allen has a red one. JQ getting up right there, blue.
Oh, this may be an all switch.
Looks like an all switch. For those of you guys aren't familiar, we said this a little while ago. We have a blue switch. Your team has a color. We have blue and red. You can do a blue switch. You can do a red switch, or you can do an all switch. We just saw an all switch. Doesn't matter where we are in the hand. The action stops. Brand new players, let her rip. Oh, Herman and Allen, 5-4, 24 to call. And we're on the next one. Quick and easy.
That was your name in high school.
I dated a girl. That was actually her nickname. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what Bob wakes up with. UTG, like I said, single gapper. Sometimes you got to make your own luck. Let's see what happens here.
You just
let it go. I like it. I like it.
I think it's pretty close. I mean, you have forehand there.
Yeah, when we're down to 4 hands here,
Range starts to open up.
you do have to open up your range a little bit. All right, as we watch 2 stellar hands do absolutely nothing. Kind of seems to be the consensus of the day. Seems like everybody wakes up with something or nobody has anything.
I was pretty carded for a good period of time, but some people would just say I just play bad.
There's that dreaded King Jack of Diamonds. Not a favorite of mine. Does have good hand strength, but not a favorite of mine.
I think King Jack of Diamonds here with just over what the blinds are. What are
16-8, I still believe.
8,000, 16,000.
Yes.
Yeah, you have a little under 10 big blinds. I think is a shove.
Well, he takes it down with King
Takes it
Jack,
down.
so that gets him a little date in the parking lot.
Yes, it does here locally. Went up about 2%. For anybody that has questions on that, we'll tell you if you come in and ask us. Oh, look at Herman. Herman and Ellen, they're pocket 9s on the big. It's pretty strong right there.
You just seen that putting up some chips
Yeah,
together down the button. I don't hate this. I actually like that she's opening up a little bit lighter on the button.
Yeah.
You should be opening out a lot of your hands when it's folded to you. And she being on the, new side of things, not being a very, very experienced player, seems like she's getting a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, she runs into packet 9s that is going to put all their chips in the middle, as they should.
Yeah, this will be a tough one to overcome, I think. I don't even call this suited, so even on the bubble. I mean, it's about a third of her chip stack right there.
Yeah, it's 10 big ones to
She
call.
did.
She
She
did.
She made the call.
She made this a call. Oh. Not looking good. There's another 9. That's going to do it right there. There's no saving grace after that 9.
Herman finds the double. Or, no, it's Allen, right?
Yeah, Allen is in now. Yeah, I didn't like that call. I like the aggressiveness, but that call right there, that was a...
I like the open, yeah, but it's once you get shoved on, and granted it was like 10 bigs to call, it's still a little bit on the looser
Yeah, that was a...
looser side, but
And that's coming from 2 somewhat aggressive guys, so... Time and a place for everything. That just wasn't the time for that one.
you have seen it here with Queen 6 and the gun.
Yeah, you got nothing stellar. Got John and Bob with the Jack 5. I don't think that's a call. Yeah, that's going to be a walk, I believe.
He does get the walk.
Yep, it's the walk.
Oh, welcome, Ross. Shout out to our buddy Russ from Florida watching the stream. What's up, bro, Chacho?
Alright, looks like Zena's there with pocket 7s. Let's see if anybody looks like a call. We've got King Deuce, not the strongest hand.
Is Zena in here?
Does hit that king. Puts Xena back here in another tough spot. Yeah, King Deuce, I wouldn't say not a hand I've played a whole lot, especially offsuit. Oh, just for a little bit more embarrassment, turns another king here. She can't hit a 7. She's not dead here. She checks. Now she's dead. Yeah, not two unfortunate hands back to back here. All right, yeah, she's not gonna be happy when she sees those kings.
Another 115 for her to call there.
Yeah, that was a.
And she lays it down.
So yeah, after a unfortunate turn of events here, JQ and Xena down to about 7% of the stack.
I think if they don't make the bubble, that Jack 8 call
That Jack
is the
8
one
call,
to come back and look
yeah.
at.
I really don't mind that. That's a tough spot. It was a little aggressive for that spot though. Too aggressive. We just talked about, Drew and I are aggressive. John's not near as aggressive as we are. Just even as aggressive, it was a good call.
Bob gets in there with an ace 6.
Call him 30,000 there. Yeah, any ace down four-handed final table. See, then you hit it right there. The 9 deuce here, she's playing, unfortunately, too many hands here. That's. I like the loosening up, but you still have to have some discipline in your hand range here.
She went all in there.
Yeah.
Bob already had it.
She's already. She's trying to represent the ace there. Unfortunately, she ran into 2 good hands here.
Can everybody switch?
In case anybody is not aware, we do have livestock here. That's what you heard in the background. It's actually the bell. We have an all switch. So with the all switch here on the live, you'll see him switch here in just a few minutes. Yeah, that was Not the prettiest. JQ and Xena eliminated. Down to 3. So we have Herman and Allen. Richard and Neil and Bob and John. J Rod in the box. Currently, I'm left unsupervised. This is not a wise decision. So, Richard and Neil with about 50% of the chips. You got John and Bob with a little bit, about 33%. And Herman and Alan making a little bit of a comeback there. Ace 10, I like it. Just don't get married to it. Pocket deuces could be dangerous here. Yeah, anything low here, Bob's in trouble. Bob raises to 70, 50,000 a call. With a pocket pair, I think a minimum I call just to see a flop. He lays it down. We are paying the top 3. We did have an $8,400 prize pool today. Couple of monsters there. I don't see this hand going too fast, too far.
What's up, guys? I'm back. I have to bail. I have a couple things we have to do, but in behalf of everybody here, we just want to say thank you to everybody that came out. And, we had a lot of fun. It was a great time. We hope to do it again and more often. So you guys are staying in good hands. Preston's going to be here until the end, right?
That is correct.
We have three-handed play right now. It looks like it's going to resume pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're down on the brass tacks here.
So once again, thank you so much, everybody already tuning in too. Thanks for the support. Give it a like, subscribe, whatever you have to do. We appreciate it, all of you guys. Thank you so much.
Just tell your friends if you found us entertaining. All right. Looks like I'm going to go on the next one. Nothing's changed. Nothing's crazy here. Really don't see any big mistakes coming out of these 3 teams that are left here. 3 pretty good players. This could be a little interesting 3-handed. Let's see what happens here. Allen just bails off the get-go. That's a call. I think Bob checks. I like a raise there, but we'll see what happens. Not a good flop for either. We'll see who the aggressor is. Yeah, Bob's got the stronger hand, lays it down. That's just the aggressive. Bob even had position there. blinds are up to 20,000, 10,000 with a big blind ante. So these are $50,000 orbits. And these are going pretty quick. Oh, you got two hands here. I don't see Herman and Allen. They are on the big blind though. Let's see what happens. I believe a raise will be. And there it is. And that's a fold. That's a fold. Excellent play. Backs up a small mistake with great play. Great play. All right, we're up to 30,000, 15,000. This is escalating quickly. $75,000 orbit. Not a very good hand for anybody. You do have a couple of queens out there. Three-handed. We'll see if somebody tries to. This is where being aggressive is going to pay off. Just know when to bail. Looks like Bob's tanking. I don't know what a whole lot to tank. Yeah, pocket sevens. No callers. It's a walk. That's a no-brainer. And as you can see, the minion just fell off. We also have our Feed the Minion shirts here at GPC if you like those. We'll see. Andrew was actually wearing one earlier. Drew was wearing one earlier in the play. If you want to go back and actually see a picture. Yeah, ace seven. That's nobody trying to make big mistakes here. See Herman and Allen fighting back up there. They're up to about a little over 300,000. Oh, this could get a little interesting. John and Bob with King Queen off. Herman Allen Jack 10. This could be a very interesting. It's like 45,000 to 30,000 to call. Bob is all in. Allen lets it go. And that's why you put that bet out there. Let's see. We'll find out what those bigger cards are if they're out there. Both played that exactly right. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Benjamin Daniel and Jesse Payton. They played a comedy show here at Barrels and Amps in Georgetown. Catch them next time they come out. Those guys are hilarious. I even bought a T-shirt. Little break while we shuffle those stiff cards there. Oh, 3 decent hands for everybody. Not a lot of disparity in strength. Richard had a stronger hand there if he was suited. Look at that. I'd like to see that one play out a little bit. Yeah, a little bit over $100,000 in difference between second and third right now. And as you see, Captain Butterfingers tried to stack his chips there. So we had a call. Bob was going to check with the Dolly Parton, the 9 to 5. Flops the flush. Richard's going to be a little bit of trouble here, it looks like. There is nothing that Richard can hit here. He is drawing dead. Bob has him blocked on the straight flush. Good lay down. Monster flop. Excellent, excellent flop. Alan trying to figure out if he's still playing poker. Yes, Alan, you are. Not only do we eat, sleep, and dream about poker, we also share poker blogs between us. There are some funny ones out there. Hit me up if you like some of those. Showing off our mad dealing skills. Got our blinds and our antes. I believe they're still 30 and 15. Not spectacular cards for anybody. There's that ace queen. That'll take her down real quick. Gap's closing a little bit there. Looks like we had a player switch. Looks like a red switch, I believe. Is that an all switch? That's an all switch. All switch. I saw Neil walking up the table. All switch. Neil sits down, looks at his cards, and we have not good ones. Let's see what happens here. 15 to call. Suited, I like just a flat here. No raise. Those are terrible cards. He calls. Get in cheap. Got a flop. John hits top pair, but Neil, he's got a club draw there. He's also got the gutter with a 9. John leads out 40K. Looks like Neil's going to call. That's a call. Oh, John, not going to be good. So he's only, there's the clubs. That's that flush draw. Puts John in a bad position. John also has to think that there's a straight out there too. Even hitting trips. Terrible kicker. You're behind. I see him laying this down. Not just because we played a couple million hands together. Even as much as I hate admitting this about my best friend, he is a very, very good tournament poker player. Lots of patience. We are not a matching set. And he's laying it down. Textbook. That's one of the things I think a lot of the rookie poker players, they just take in consideration the cards that they have and not what else is actually out there or the possibilities. That was a good bet with that weak flush. I like it. The board pairing didn't excite me for that, but nice move. Comes right back with ace 10 offsuit. Looks like that's not going to be just a call. That's going to be a raise. And that was a quick checkout by everybody. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Two killer hands. And that's also one of the things about tournament play when you get the final table, losing up your hand range. I'm not going to get into hand ranges, but you're not going to see a lot of good cards. You know, an ace 10, an ace anything. You know, three-handed, king 10, anything suited. Yeah, I see this hand right here. That's going to be a call. John's going to check it. We'll see what he does here. That's a raise to 90,000. A little bit behind. Chucks it in. You know, chucks it in. We're moving on. All right, still three-handed. Couple of decent hands out there. Herman and Allen do not have one of them. That dreaded 7 deuce off. Worst starting hand in poker. For you of those asking why is that the worst starting hand in poker, is because they are not suited and they do not connect. Those are the two lowest non-connecting cards in the deck. Welcome to math. Ooh, yeah, not a good flop there. Neil, each of them get a piece of it. John's got the gut shot to Broadway. Neil with 2 pair. Looks like John's kind of stepping in it. Oh, this is unfortunate. And what do we have here? John's going to check. He's going to show 2 pair. Neil takes it down. John is not happy. Yeah, I kind of stepped in it just a hair there. Well, that's a bit of a cooler, if you will. On next week's broadcast, we can discuss more poker terms because there's only about 17,000 of them. That's your homework. Google them. Write down the funny ones and then message them to us next time. Some gross hands there. Richard and Neil up a little bit, slightly above $1 million. John and Bob slightly under 400,000. Herman and Alan still just chipping away all day. Herman been playing a short stack all day. It's worked out well. Herman King 3. That's an all-in. I don't see him calling there. John with the ace 5. I don't like it. I think he's going to call here. He is slightly ahead, but he is not suited. No, lets it go. Thankfully, lets it go. Yeah, 2 fairly even hands, but with them not being suited, I think suited he snaps there. I'll ask him when he comes back in here. Herman Allen ace 7 off. Neil's got a nice 5 deuce off. That's a good disgusting hand to start with. Looks like John comes up with ace 9. John's all in. Herman calls. No. Looks like that was a fold. All right, looks like Neil ace 10 off suit. Herman's got king 3 suited.
I'd be surprised here if he doesn't make this call.
I think with any ace, you're down into the money. I think you make a call here. Oh, lays it down.
It's only about a quarter of his stack at that point.
Not just that. You came here to win. I personally, I like the philosophy if I can take somebody out, especially when your head's up. Small dent in your stack if you lose, and you have an ace. All right, we have a King 5. Herman folds. Waiting on the action.
And looks like I have
John,
ace king here.
ace. Layer down, all in. Neil folds. All right, as we wait for the action. Not even going to see what Neil had. It was that bad. That's a no call right there. That's a walk. Coming out live. Looks like a couple of less than stellar hands. Three-handed though, it's a kind of a take what you can get. Herman coming out strong with the six, or with the queen. I'm sorry. The flop's two pair. No help. No help to Neil. None of that is going to help Neil. Let's see what Herman. There we go. Textbook fold. Blinds are up to 40,000 to 20,000 with a $40,000 big blind ante.
Prize pool today was 8,400 with about a little over 5,000 going to the first place team.
That's a good day in my book.
Got Richard pocket nines. I got a 5-3.
Yeah, I
And
don't
Herman
see
kicks his
this.
king 6.
Yeah. Not a lot of tough choices going on here. Confirm that we still have bad cards. We do. Tell us about that muck. Was that easy? Was that hard?
It was
That 5-3 offsuit.
textbook.
Textbook fold.
It's all on the wrist.
If Kai would have been here, he would have played 5-3 offsuit.
Absolutely.
That is Kai's hand range.
2 cards.
We love you, Kai. Any 2 cards.
And he connects.
More often than not, for some reason. See him at Card Club, Harker Heights.
Cards are out.
Looks like we got
Queen 9.
Queen 9.
folds.
Yeah, there's a.
Jack deuce. Lay that down. Give Herman the walk.
That should be an auto fold. Looks like John wakes up with King Queen suited. Herman with his queen 5. That's an all in. Good luck, John.
Yeah, I like those big suited connectors.
Yeah, I'm a big fan
Three-handed.
myself. Big fan. Don't see him a whole lot. Herman lays down as he should. Neil folds.
Mines are big here. We're going 20,000, 40,000, 40,000. So per orbit, 100K.
Yeah.
When I only have 400K, that's a quarter of my stack every orbit.
Yeah, and you're probably talking about every 3 to 5 minutes, for an orbit here. So.
You gotta at least try to grab a hand.
Yeah, you're gonna have to win one here. 1 out of 3 at least to stay grinding here. Oh, Herman. Queen 10 suited. Big fan of that. I don't know why. The book says I shouldn't like it, but I do. Good bet. Good bet. Raises to 105,000. Back to auto fold.
Welcome Danny to the live stream.
Hello, Danny.
He says he's coming to bust Drew next time.
We'll help.
You get in line. There's already a list.
Ace deuce.
Pick up ace deuce there.
Not super excited about any of them. Oh, the ace deuce though. Not much.
Nice shove all in right there.
Yeah.
Don't really have many.
Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Yeah, we just kind of talked about that too. Any ace, final table.
Three-handed.
Especially three-handed. And this is kind of where you have to know when to shift gears too. John is a lot less aggressive player than I am, but at this point he'll tell you too, you have to be aggressive. Play some hands that you don't normally like. Oh, this is not going to end well for somebody. I can see this now.
Pocket sixes, three-handed. I decided to jump in there.
Yeah, I get it. Which unfortunately what you don't know is
all in.
Richard's already got a 6. Richard and Neil already have a 6. So you're yeah, that's his hand hurts. That's a call.
And Herman makes the all in as well to isolate. Shows his ace king to sixes. Pretty much toss up, coin toss.
Yeah, we're a coin flip here. Both moves are correct.
He picks up a straight draw on the flop.
Straight draw.
Turns the straight immediately.
Straight, Broadway, and for insult to injury, there's just a 6-card straight.
Yeah.
What's actually funny to me about that is both myself and my teammate Clayton Edwards both had a big slick, went all in and missed both times terribly. So
not only did he not miss, he hit a straight and then made it a 6-card
six
straight.
card straight on top of that. So yeah.
So Bob and I got third place for $840.
Welcome, John, everybody.
So now you know why I'm back in the sound booth.
I don't really foresee this being too long. Either one of them gets a good card, they're going to put it in. Oh, and we have a switch here mid-hand. I believe that's an all switch because, Neil was blue.
And so they have 5,040 for first place and 2,520 for second place. 2,520 for second place. So it's good money up top for the teams. There's been no talk about any sort of chop.
No, not once ever. Oh, Jack 8 against Jack 9. 50 to call, lays it down.
As I said earlier, Herman was our first bracelet winner, so he's trying to be the first player to win a second bracelet here at Georgetown Poker Club. I mean, you do have 2 wrists, so why would you not want 2 bracelets?
Well, that's why I drank 2 beers.
Did you have two mouths?
No, I got two hands.
Oh, okay. Speaking of beers, it is about beer 30.
It is about beer 30. All right, let's see what Richard wakes up with. A 5-4. 20 to call for Allen. That's a no-brainer. I think you actually can raise here. He calls the 20. That looks like it's going to go over the top there. Guess that was about 60,000. 115.
Oh, it takes it down on the bluff.
He does. Like I said, as we watch this live stream the same way, same angles you get, it is a little hard to tell how many white placards they have when they throw them out there. Those are $25,000 chips. Those white placards.
Queen Jack suited, Jack 5.
Yeah, that does not surprise me with Allen leading that. I think he's going to run into a... Let's see how this holds up.
And he's got some chips now, so he
does have some chips.
He's going to turn on the aggression, heads up.
I think it's the right move.
No help to anybody.
Really gives Allen the better possibilities there.
Straight draw.
Yeah.
Represents the ace.
It does. Lays it down. We're on to the next hand. Not ahead, but more possibilities there. I like it. Down to 2. There's an ace 8.
Ace 8.
One of my favorite hands, also known as a dead man hand. This is a queen. I feel like this could be a hand they both get it in. If not now, I don't feel like it'll be too soon. There's a raise. All in.
All in.
There's the call. I told you
call.
it was not going to be long.
No, he folded.
He folded there.
It looked like a call.
Yeah, it looked like a
He
call.
was throwing in his cards, not a
I
chip.
did too. I thought it was the white chips. Apologize, get a little ahead of ourselves. Now, if anybody is wondering, that was my alarm. I have to call my probation officer.
5-3 student.
5-3 against 9.
Kai is.
Woo. Those are ugly cards.
Kai's gonna have to talk to him about that hand.
Yeah. Didn't play it right.
No, he.
Strong hand. Strong hand.
Preflop raises. Herman has 30% of preflop raises, and they have, was it 9%?
Yeah, it was not good. Speaking of not good, those are not very good cards either.
3-5 again.
Cards I am very familiar with today. I've seen a lot of them. That combination, exactly. Not just one. Yeah, 40, 40, 20.
Blind's probably going up shortly. I think I go to 30, 60 next. Makes it
Ace 8, Ace 6. If this
Is
isn't
it-
it, I don't know what it
raises
is.
it to 100K. He
You
calls
got your
60.
aces.
He hits the ace.
Ace
This
and
could
ace.
this could be the hand.
Yeah, if you play enough, I don't see anybody checking this. There it is. There's a raise. I'm sorry, there's a bet.
He may come over the top here. He calls the 125.
Calls the 125.
A blank on the river.
Blanks.
He shows all in. He makes the call.
Oh.
He makes the call, and that's ball
The
game.
call. That's it, guys. Ball game.
Congratulations to Herman and Allen. Herman being
Yeah.
the first person to win 2 bracelets
Well,
at
it calls that
Georgetown
200
Poker
no,
Club.
that was just to call the 200,000.
Was it?
I thought that was an all-in. Huh.
Oh, he's still.
Interesting. Not a big stack left. No, that was significant. He just called. I thought he went all in.
There's the
there.
bracelets right there.
Yeah, this definitely won't be long now. And remember, guys, at this final table, Herman and Allen were the short stack. They had 80,000 at one point.
And now they have a significant lead.
Yeah, I believe they were less than 10% at one point. Chip in a chair.
Oh, now we're all in.
There it is.
We're all in.
There's Queen 10,
Queen
King
10.
Jack. There. Oh. Neither is suited. Deuces, deuces. Any rivers, the queen. Turns the queen.
Now we can
And that's
congratulate
it.
him.
Congratulations.
I thought he got it on the last
guys.
hand, but
Wow. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be long. Those are not with those cards.
congratulations, gentlemen.
Herman, the first double bracelet winner.
Yes, sir.
Double bracelet. Congratulations, Herman.
All right, with that, we will sign off. Don't forget, next month, January 8th, birthday bounty tournament. My birthday, we will be doing a bounty, and it will be a bracelet event. So come out here. We'll be streaming the final table. We will be probably drinking.
Drinking is a safe assumption.
Since it's my birthday. So come out, have some margaritas. Make sure you Uber, and
Be responsible. We want to see all of you again.
we are signing off.
Thank you, guys.